Welcome to Nutrition Moments, a program that provides comprehensive information about the food we eat. And just as the saying goes, we are what we eat. I am Fadila Okuno. Let's start with recent events and developments in the field of nutrition. There is a strong usage of dietary supplements by Nigerians. This is to substitute the vitamins and minerals missed out in the food we eat. What are the benefits? What are the risks and the way forward? On NutriLens today, we shall examine dietary supplements and your health.
Packaged in tablets, capsules, and liquid forms, vitamins and minerals, otherwise called dietary supplement.
Supplement means something that is not enough. You want to provide more to supplement what you don't have enough. Dietary means food content that you eat. And so we need to understand first what is a normal diet content of human being. So that's what we'll talk about: balanced diet. Balanced diet contains 6 components. 1, carbohydrates, protein, fat and oil, minerals, vitamins, and water. So those 6 things are supposed to be present in food a human being is going to take at any time in a proportion that's balanced. So in case you are using pop-off to drink akamu, you know you're not doing well, because pop-off is carbohydrates, akamu is carbohydrates. So that means you are taking an overload of carbohydrates. Nothing is balancing it. So it is when the amount of this diet you are taking in is not enough, is not adequate, that's when dietary supplement comes in. So this dietary supplement can either be any of the following things. 1 can be amino acids. Amino acids are the component of protein. It can be fatty acid. Fatty acids are component of fat and oil. It can be enzymes. It can be probiotics. It can be plant extract. That's herbal supplement. It can be other things that the body is unable to produce and the body needs it in large quantity. Otherwise, dietary supplements are just anything that's supposed to be part of food that man is not having in his body in an adequate amount. You need to take extra to make it adequate.
Inadequate balanced diet, poor food choices have made many Nigerians to rely more on dietary supplements to complement vitamins deficiency in the food they eat. This they do through self-medications across the counter and without a doctor's prescription.
I take vitamin C occasionally when there is need for it, and also blood tonics at times when there is need for it. I don't usually take it a lot, and at times I don't take vitamin C tablets. Instead, I use fruits to supplement it.
Well, I take vitamin C when I have cold or catarrh, and when it's over, I take blood tonic and vitamin. Sometimes if I have soft throat, I'll take the vitamin. Sometimes if I feel as my body is doing me somehow, I'll just go to my hospital and I will explain. They'll give me blood tonic to take.
In our society today, we have abused dietary supplements. Those that should benefit from dietary supplements are identified by medical doctors. Unfortunately, the world and the new world order has changed society, changed the doctors, changed the healthcare system, whereby dietary supplement now becomes regular medications. It is totally wrong. And I give an example. If you are eating adequate food well, you take normal food appropriately, you don't need dietary supplements. Don't let anybody tell you that because you are feeling weak is because you need dietary supplement. No, it's not true. Those that need dietary supplement, let me give you a list. 1, if you are sick, you are recuperating. Because the time you are recuperating, everybody knows you cannot eat well. And you have lost a lot during your sickness episode. You need dietary supplements. That will take you out of the period of your recuperation. Number 2, pregnant women, they need dietary supplement during pregnancy because the body is in catabolic state. That means the body is overworking and is consuming all the minerals and vitamins in their body. So they need to supplement it in order to be well and the baby they carry. 2, when they deliver, they will still have to go through breastfeeding period. It's also very demanding, so they need that. Number 3, people, someone who has debilitating illness, cancer, and is on chemotherapy or some other terrible medications. Those drugs remove minerals and vitamins in the body. So it needs what? Dietary supplement. Now, I stop it there. There are other group of people. But you and I that you can eat, you crave for food, you have appetite. Why don't you go for the source of those food and eat them rather than depending on dietary supplement? This has made the dietary company to thrive so much because Nigerians' mentality has changed. Some people have more dietary supplement in their houses than even the real drugs.
Indiscriminate intake of dietary supplements have become worrisome as medical experts caution on the risk involved.
They are safe if you fall into the category of people that need it. All the dietary supplements you're going to take, some of them are made in a way that they are coming from fat sources. There are some that are made from water sources. But fat soluble, if you take them for too long without prescription, you will eventually cause problem to yourself. Example, water soluble. Vitamin C is water soluble. Vitamin B, you know B is a complex. We have B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, and B9, and B10. So, and then B12. So all this together is called vitamin B complex. All the B's are water-soluble vitamins. Folic acid is a water-soluble vitamins. But as safe as they are, you must also take them with prescription and caution. For example, if you are in old age and you're taking folic acid, if your body is nursing any small cancer, the folic acid will make the cancer to develop faster. So you cannot just continue taking folic acids. So the multivitamin they sent to you from London, they say it's powerful. It's the one that Obama is using. Beware, if the folic acid in it is more, for a 70-year-old man, the cancer that's not able to kill him may develop before he died eventually. But folic acid will aid cancer to develop faster. As much as it's water soluble, it can be dangerous sometimes. Vitamin C is also water soluble. When you take too much of it, you can have kidney stone, you can have bladder stone. Even though it does not have any toxicity, but you must also take it also under precautions. Fat soluble, no go area, except you are asked to take it for a period of time. Example, vitamin A. We give vitamin A to our children today as one of the immunization components. For our women, because vitamin A has a lot to do on skin and eye. So now they've developed buying vitamin A and use it in excess. Beware, they will develop one problem or the other. Vitamin D is support immunity so much, so you can take vitamin D3, but not to take it to the large extent. It will destroy your system eventually. Fat soluble are vitamin A, D, E, K, and they can be toxic to the body when it's taken for too long or when it's taken unnecessarily. While vitamin that's water soluble are compatible to the human body, but yet it must still be done under guidance. Blood tonic, ferrous and co. Your blood is short, because you are feeling dizzy. Your blood is short because you are tired. When you take blood tonic beyond normal, you see some people, their palm, you see some dots, black dots, or their foot. Do you know the reason? The blood in their body is too much. So when the blood has been overused, it doesn't know other place to go. It now form dot in their hands. That one is okay. What if the blood now go and congest the liver? Because the blood in the body is more than what the body needs. We call it polycythemia. When that happens, you cause another danger. So it's not you that will diagnose that because you are feeling tired and dizzy. It's not the blood tonic that is next thing. No. Find out from your doctor if blood tonic is necessary. And if you need to take it, for how long?
When are we expected to consume dietary supplements?
People should stop this self-prescribing drug, or the drug of my friend, or my father used to use it. It's never going to work. So doctor determines that, okay, now we're treating you for blood pressure. We give you some drugs. We realize that your calcium level is low. We can give you calcium. It's an element that also the body needs. We'll support you. Or you have diarrhea, we can give you zinc tablets as multivitamin to support your system. So we determine that because we know that once you have diarrhea, you're going to wash away most of your zinc. So we'll supplement your drug with zinc so as to complement you, and then you get better. So that's what we're saying, that people had us giving people zinc. They go into the house and start taking a lot of zinc. Eventually, the zinc they will have in their body will be too much. Another problem will follow. So basically, multivitamins, dietary supplements are useful both in treating disease, in preventing disease, and in maintaining health. But it must be handled with knowledge and professionalism.
Health practitioners have advised against self-medications and the need for people to make food their medicines.
Go back to your natural diet. All these multivitamins and blood tonic, they are all derived from one plant or fruit or vegetable. So if I know that this particular vitamins you want to give me, I know the fruit source or vegetable source, why don't I emphasize my fruits or vegetable rather than taking the chemical that has been produced after studying the natural source? I would rather go for the natural source. That depends on the dietary supplement that is chemical.
If I like iron, I will take plantain, I will take efo, take fruits, get a pot, fill it with sand, grow your own veggies, eat fresh tomatoes. All these things are endowed in nature.
I'm sure you've been enlightened by this episode of the program. Join me next week. But until then, it's right to stay healthy.